Hey guys, I'm ProfessorSnipe and this is the Battlefield Play4free FAMAS commentary and review. A bit of in real life facts: this assault rifle is made by a French government arms manufacturer named GIAT Industries, which in English translates to Army Industries Group. The FAMAS is an acronym for Fusil d'assaut de la manufacture d'armes de Saint-Étienne, which basically means weapon from Saint-Étienne, a city in France. In Battlefield Play4free, the FAMAS is a weapon available for the assault class at rank 21. To start out, I'm going to talk appearance and looks. The FAMAS is a menacing looking weapon. This bad boy has a nice design, looks great, and is one of my personal favorites. There is no additional skin for this weapon. The default look is what everybody gets, and you cannot buy a separate skin. The iron sights of this weapon are not the best. What I like about them are the fluorescent green lights at the tip of the sight, which helps the accuracy, but what I don't like is the fact that the sight is obstructed. All around, your vision is somewhat blocked, and if the enemy's name tags doesn't appear, you will lose visual on them for some time. So I found it hard when there was a whole group of enemies coming towards me, and I didn't know who to pick, and I didn't have visuals on them, so I only had visual on one of the guys and not all of them, so it was kind of hard using the iron sights on that. So I would suggest actually taking out a sight like a red dot, which is my favorite sight on the FAMAS. This weapon comes with 3 magazines with 24 bullets in each, giving you a total of 72 bullets. This weapon has a long reload time of 4.75 seconds. The bullet speed, also known as projectile velocity, is at 575 meters per second. The FAMAS has an incredible rate of fire of 922 rounds per minute, which is the fastest in the assault class at the moment. For damage, the FAMAS will be hitting 25 to 27, 21 to 23, and 18 to 22. The table on screen will indicate the distance for all those damages. As for the deviation and recoil go, the FAMAS is not the most accurate piece of weaponry. I often found myself needing to tap fire, although I did not obey and I went out full auto. This got me killed many times because the deviation and the recoil pushed away my weapon off target completely and my shots were not connecting. A huge advice would be to train yourself to tap fire or burst fire. The reason I say this is because the average ammo count plus the very high rate of fire makes for a weapon that burns through ammo very quickly. You'll find yourself reloading a lot with this gun. The recoil follows an upwards right pattern and is pretty heavy. Even with the Nemesis stock, it was difficult to control. The only times I would suggest going full auto would be if you're at knifing range. To wrap that up, the recoil and deviation is pretty bad. It's not the worst, but you're gonna need to get used to it. And you're gonna have to tap fire, it's a must. As a hipfire weapon, it has its ups and downs. What I like about the hipfire is not necessarily the accuracy, but more the rate of fire. Of course, the only time you would hipfire is at close range. And the fact that this gun spits bullets so quickly, you can mow down your target, and I'm not even joking. The bad aspect about hipfiring, and especially for this gun and others, is the inaccuracy. It will kick up and right, and it's really not accurate. If you're looking to completely use hipfire for this gun, you're going to be wasting time. Bullets will not hit all the time, and it will get frustrating using this thing. Best way to use hipfire is to jump over a corner and just spray your enemy's face. Now some tips for the FAMAS: you pretty much need to stay crouched to have maximum accuracy. You cannot afford to waste ammo given the fact that you run out of it so quickly and you have such a long reload time. Staying as accurate as possible and not spamming the trigger will conserve your ammo and give you more kills eventually. Best ways to use this gun is at close to medium range. It gets a little bit trickier at farther ranges, so I would suggest medium range as overall, and I would also suggest tap firing. And when rushing from one place to another, don't be afraid to go full auto when at close range. I would suggest that because it kills very quickly. The attachments I would go for would be the Nemesis stock or the Thunderbolt. I just felt like those two stocks helped out the recoil most, and I just controlled the deviation by tap firing. The casket mags are really good. I would highly suggest them because getting 16 bullets is definitely the good thing. You might not have the best damage, but with such fast bullets, you'll be dealing way more, and adding 16 bullets is like heaven, you know, to tell you the truth. And for a barrel, I would normally go with the Predator or the close-in barrel, depending on what you prefer being at, close to medium range or medium to long. They both work very well. The maps I would play on would be Sharky Assault, Myanmar, and Karkan. Stick to the proper areas and you'll be really good. The reason I wouldn't suggest Basra too much is that Basra is really obstructed. I mean, you have the parking lot where it's going up and down, you know, it's little crevices and little places like that where your bullets can't really go through, and even if there's an enemy head glitching over there, the FAMAS is not the most accurate piece of weaponry, so it's not going to hit all the time. You're going to get frustrated trying to play it on these maps. On this gameplay, I was playing at Basra, which is the map I don't suggest too much, but you know, the problem playing on this map is that it's not really consistent. You won't always be doing good, but you won't always be doing bad. So the thing is, I would stick to something like Sharky Assault. You know, it's close quarters, it's good. Myanmar is a good map too, and Karkin as well. Those are my 3 favorite maps on using the FAMAS, and I feel like it works the best. Stick to the proper areas and you'll be really good, like I said. The FAMAS is a good weapon for a player that likes fast weapons. It definitely satisfies the fast-paced action needs that many people have. It's not the most accurate, definitely kicks a lot and needs some practice. It has a slow reload time, not the most ammo considering the rate of fire, but at the end of the day it kills people and it kills them fast. It's not a weapon that anyone can pick up and feel at home with. It really needs to appeal to the person first. For that reason, I'll give this weapon a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave down your comments for the next commentary. I'll see you guys next time.